has a huge commercial vehicle industry. Nearly 60% go for export. But there's one quintessentially British commercial vehicle. You used to only see them here in Britain, but they're now popping up all over the world.
Taxi! Coventry, please. The black cab is a British design icon, and now the rest of the world wants a piece of it. A familiar sight in London for over a century, now the Coventry factory that produces them has begun to exploit a big gap in the market: the entire world. The black cab's key advantage is that, unlike almost any other car, it's designed from the ground up for passengers rather than drivers. Showing me how the London taxi appeals to export markets is Quality Director Mofid El Kamiri.
Hiya.
Great to meet you.
Great to meet you as well.
Okay, so most cars are designed for the driver experience. This car is designed for the passenger experience. How do you go about engineering that?
Well, if you follow me, I would like to show you how we do it.
Brilliant, let's go. Whoa, there's a massive robot arm. Why have you got a massive robot arm opening and closing the door?
So we are here in our test and development area, and this is our door closures rig where we're testing the doors to see how long they last.
Why are you testing the passenger door and not the driver's door?
The driver's door is being used normal 4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah.
However, the passenger's door is more than 100 times a day.
How long has this test been going?
This particular test for the last couple of months. However, this body has seen over 2 years of testing. We've done over 2 million cycles with this body.
So this particular car has had its doors open and closed 2 million times?
Over 2 million times.
Does this go on all through the day, 24/7?
24/7.
So you've got one robot there. What's this robot doing?
So this is our long-term durability test for the wheelchair accessible ramp.
So more than any other vehicle, every aspect has to be tested and it has to be trusted. This is a very passenger-orientated vehicle.
Yes, that's correct.
In London, all taxis must comply with a set of detailed requirements first published in 1906, when there were just 100 motorised taxis. They included regulations such as making the roofs high enough so that a gentleman was able to wear a bowler hat while travelling. These days, a taxi that's easy for passengers to access is one of the vehicle's key selling points around the world. And it doesn't stop there.
So one of our most important characteristics of this vehicle, which is unlike any other car in the world, is our turning circle. The vehicle can do a very, very tight U-turn without doing a 3-point turn.
This requirement, arguably the black cab's most famous attribute, was supposedly introduced to accommodate the confines at the entrance to the Savoy Hotel in London. And today, this ability to navigate tight city streets is better than any other taxi on sale worldwide.
How does it work? How do you get a small turning circle?
We've had to change the steering angle of the vehicle to almost double the amount of a normal passenger car. It pushes the whole main corner module, and on a normal average car, it's 37 degrees. On our vehicle, it's 62 degrees, which is almost parallel.
The latest incarnation of this historic vehicle has been brought into the 21st century thanks to an all-new electric drive system. With efforts to reduce pollution stepping up around the world, this is another key selling point for commercial director Leighton King.
How important is the export market to you?
London is our home market, of course it is. But actually, we've already sold vehicles into the Netherlands, Germany, Norway.
The company has been targeting export markets for their taxis for 2 years. And as well as these European markets, they're hoping to sell them even further afield. To make sure the cab could be exported to any city in the world, they were tested to destruction in some of the most extreme environments on Earth, from the scorching desert in Arizona to the frozen roads of the Arctic Circle.
Why are these cars so appealing to the foreign market?
It's part of London's fabric, its identity.
Yeah.
But actually, what happens when you go around the world is instantly people see this, they know it's a taxi.
So far, the plant is still gearing up to full capacity,
But the intention is to turn out 20,000 a year, half of which they hope will be exported. So we might soon be hailing London taxis in cities everywhere.